वेल ये कहानी काफ़ी पुरानी है बिकॉज यूजुअली लोग एक पॉइंट पे आके डिसाइड करते हैं एट मे बी एज ऑफ 18 और 16 के मैंने आर्किटेक्ट बनना है. बट फॉर मी इट स्टार्टेड way back, I think possibly between the age of 11 and 12. Why? Because I have always had a passion for art. With that, I've always had a passion for numbers and figures, and so it's that balance between the left and the right brain, creativity and logic and all of that. And I felt that architecture was the prime profession to go into for that. And I think by 12, I was certain that I would be becoming an architect. Neither did I have any inclination or idea or anyone older, a family member or anything like that, a family friend, जिसका मुझे exposure मिला होता. But yes, I did have exposure to art and architecture around me. Of course, Karachi hai. Karachi brings a lot with it, and I suppose we got to experience it at that good time. So these were the factors that played a role in my deciding to become or studying to become an architect. Yes, हाँ, जहाँ पे पहली क्लास हुई थी और वो पहली क्लास में मॉडल टूटता है. After that, I was like, what is this? I don't want to do this. This is not how you study or a profession or you get a degree. There's some matter of respect. And I actually went to the dean at Indus Valley and I said, please, I need to change my subject and I want to go into communication design. So they said, अच्छा अभी तो आपका पहला हफ्ता ही हुआ है. Please wait out the semester. You have to get the required grades, and then we can offer the switch to you. यूजुअली आर्किटेक्चर में फाउंडेशन ईयर में विद आर्किटेक्टोनिक्स उस वक्त जो होता था जिसको हम आर्किटेक्चर कहते थे. So it was a given that no one would get that required GPA of I think it was a 3 or something that you had to get to switch over to another department. All happened, semester went through and grade भी मिल गया अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, सब चीज़ हो गया. 3 मिल गया, लेटर आया जब ग्रेड के साथ आया that we are offering you to switch the department. I said nothing doing. This is it. This is my choice. I had chosen this correctly पहले ही, but it was just the shock value that came in the beginning that was like too much, because straight out of school you don't think कि ये होगा कि sheets फट रही हैं, मॉडल तोड़ रहा है कोई, stomping over it, and like you don't expect any of that to happen. You're there to learn, not like, have this thing done. But so that's where it all started. And then, of course, 5 years at Indus, alhamdulillah. And then that was another journey where I got to interact and meet so many seniors from the field, and not only meet them but also study from them. They were my tutors, where I had Shahid Saab, Arshad Saab, Akil Saab, Hasnain Saab, Tariq Kaisar Saab, all of them, Shahab Saab, all of these people were around the department at Indus Valley constantly, and we got that exposure to them. I think that was another addition to the education that we were getting, that exposure of learning from them and their experiences that really did add on. Got my job at ASA before I even graduated. I had interned during my 5 years, I had interned at 3 firms. I interned at Habib Fida Ali Saab's in second year, followed by Arshad Shahid Abdullah in third year, and RCOP in fourth year. ठीक है. And I think वो Shahid Saab had also taught me. एक वो रैपो था उनके साथ जिसकी वजह से I think, and even Arshad Saab taught me, जिसकी वजह से I think he just, after my thesis display, he called me in the week before graduation and said, I'm filling in your form, you're joining in. I said, yes, okay, but abhi to haven't even graduated, I don't even have a CV. So he's like, what do I need a CV for? I know you, I've seen you, everything. बस आ जाओ graduation के बाद. और I said, I will take some time off. He's like, अच्छा ज़्यादा time नहीं लेना, उसके बाद बस आ जाना है जल्दी से. 17 years at ASA have been not just working at a firm. For me, it's a second home. it's like family for me. Even now, when I went there, maybe I think 2 days ago, it was just like normal, meeting extended family members and just connecting with everyone. I think I've spent in these 17 years, I've spent more of my time at ASA than at home. So it has been a great, not only a great learning experience, but a value addition to my whole experience as well. Where, you know, छोटे से बड़े से सब किसी से जिन्होंने मे बी शायद कुछ अरसा उधर गुजारा है, जिन्होंने 40 साल उधर गुजारे हैं, everything has been about a learning. And I think that's what ASA की भी ये खास बात है, that it inculcates that relationship and that bond. I know मजाक मजाक में बहुत सारे लोग कहते हैं ASAs आओ सीखो आगे बढ़ो, and it's an institute. I do see it as an institute for me, definitely, and for everyone. But it does really prepare you for a lot of things. A lot of the big names in the industry right now also have passed out through there. So there's nothing wrong with being at a firm for that long. Yes, I know nowadays it's not seen as a plus point, but in the field of architecture, you need that exposure. You need that foundation to be laid out properly rather than just starting off a firm. When you start off working, you feel that जो आपने सीखा है, it's not all there. You need to relearn everything because practical life and academia are two different things. ठीक है, you can have great ideas in designing and you know कि theoretically ये design करना है, conceptually ये design करना है. Real life is very different. And when I started working was soon after was 2008, and a lot of things in the country were going up and down at that point. So कभी-कभी projects आके suddenly रुक जाते थे, suddenly फिर से शुरू हो जाते थे. There were ups and downs in the country as well, which really did impact the industry, I feel. And उसकी वजह से हमने कोई ऐसा काम नहीं था कि ये छोटा था, ये बड़ा था. Even for example, designing something within the office, अगर bathroom को redo करवाना है, that is also a project which had value. Everything is given equal value and respect. जितना छोटा हो, जितना बड़ा हो, of course जितना बड़ा हो उसमें detailing ज़्यादा जाती है, but the value is there. Not कि छोटा है तो अच्छा कर दो, नहीं. It's design. You need to respect the value that you give every bit that you design. You can't negate that. I always felt that देखिए practice तो चलती रहती है, but even when you're practicing and no matter how many years of experience you gain, आपको भी हमेशा सीखना पड़ता है कुछ नया, and you are a student for life. Personally, I feel that. So going to academia in the sense of teaching was not about I'm only going to impart information and details with like ideas with students, but I will also learn something from them in return. So it's a give and take. And I feel we do need to see that in academia, it is a give and take. It's not just one-sided because every human being comes with a different exposure. Every human being comes with a different perspective and a different thinking and a thought process. So why not encourage the dialogue between it? हम जो dialogue नहीं करते हैं, that's where some people miss out. मेरा I think fortunate बात ये है कि मैं बात कुछ ज़्यादा ही कर लेती हूँ तो dialogue हो ही जाता है, you know. And I feel that act of collaboration and bringing people together is a really helpful process. आप आर्किटेक्चर अकेले नहीं कर सकते हो. Even whether you're studying, whether you are practicing, एक इंसान की बात नहीं है. I know whether I'm saying from my days when I was studying, even if I just had my mother sitting there with me, the first all-nighter that I pulled off, just sitting with me, making me coffee, or just sitting there talking to me to make sure I didn't fall asleep, that was also part of the process. ठीक है, आप स्कूल में होते हो, इंस्टीट्यूट में होते हो, आप अपने कॉलीग से बात करते हो, अपने सीनियर से बात करते हो, कभी कभी आप जूनियर से भी बात कर लेते हो. हमारे टाइम पे तो इंग्लिश पे नसर वानजी का फिर भी काम चल रहा था, तो वहाँ पर एक कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग साइट से होते थे राशिद साहब, जिनकी अभी खुद एक कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग कंपनी है. उनसे भी बहुत राब्ता होता था, उनसे भी बातचीत बहुत होती थी, फैकल्टी से तो सीखते ही सीखते थे, हैंड्स ऑन एक्सपोजर जो मिलता था, दैट वाज आल्सो ग्रेट. सो यू कैन लर्न फ्रॉम एनीवन. It's just a matter of how you want to absorb it and how you add that to your own experience and how you take it forward. And I feel it always just multiplies and amplifies every experience then. So architecture is not a one-man show. Yes, एक आदमी का या एक इंसान का या एक औरत का नाम लिया जाता है, but it's a collective effort. Board of Architectural Education is not my idea, okay? It started in 2010 officially in IAP, ठीक है? उस टाइम पर IAP में पाकिस्तान में आर्केशिया हो रहा था, जिस टाइम पर ये पूरा Board of Architectural Education came into being. उससे पहले भी representation होती थी, but it was in an informal manner. उस वक्त अकील बेगरामी साहब was the first chair Board of Architectural Education. उनकी वजह से वो शुरू हुआ था and he took it forward और वो terms होते रहे. Yes, there is a representation and part of it within the IAP constitution as well. And every chairperson has got a different take on it and brought with them different factors that they've tried to tackle. उसकी एक vision है institute वो BAE IAP की. Everyone has had a different take on it and how they've taken it forward. Mera shayad being the youngest chairperson, I'm student for life, yes, but I'm still closer in that regard to the students, maybe because I've also been teaching in a manner where I can communicate with students in a, let's say, not just friendly, but a more understanding manner. Because you have to just teaching students by डंडे से या किसी जोर जबरदस्ती से नहीं होता. You have to even understand them. Again, as I'm saying, it's a relationship of give and take. You have to understand what they are bringing with them to the table and then enhance their abilities over there rather than just saying, you don't know this. It's about encouragement as well. So even while I was teaching at Indus Valley, or whether I've done through whatever my advisory roles at different institutes and whatever not, I feel students need to be encouraged. And that's my take on BAE IAP. I feel we need to provide a platform not only just for students, but for the people who are teaching them. All those part of the academic landscape, they need to be respected. They need to be given that platform to celebrate themselves, to enhance themselves and take this forward, because they have a big responsibility too. It's not just the future architects who are going to be, coming out. It's also those who are teaching them. They have the biggest responsibility. They go hand in hand. ऐसे नहीं है. देखिए हम सब एक point पे student ही रह चुके हैं, right? तो हमने भी कोई एक trajectory रखी थी अपनी, through whatever reasons and whatever not. If we can just add on to that and give them that extra factor to enhance their abilities, then why not? और जहाँ वो gaps हैं, वो voids हैं, वो fill हो जाएं और हम वो facilitate कर सकते हैं, whether in a formal, informal or with collaborative format, why not do that? So BAE IAP is basically the functional arm of PCAT-P. IAP was formed earlier than PCAT-P. IAP was formed in 1957. PCAT-P was formed in 1983. उस टाइम तक yes, there were gaps and voids. Officially IAP में भी कोई architectural education पर कुछ board नहीं बना था. 2010 में ये बना था. But BAE IAP has always been functioning as a functional arm for PCAT-P. PCAT-P, of course, has its linkages with HEC, etc., where whether it's accreditation, whether it's curriculum, etc., and all, those factors are covered by PCAT-P. IAP, BAE IAP comes in to facilitate and fill in the gaps and voids जहाँ पर architectural education has really transformed, especially after COVID. An architect is not just a master designer or a master builder. They have to have a multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary approach to architecture now. So Where are they going to get that exposure from? Curriculum says that you have to do this, जो हमारे time पे जैसे होता था. But now there are so many different avenues within architecture itself. So we are trying to fill those gaps for not only PCAT, but the institute, the students, everyone. Where, it's a matter of facilitation. हम जहाँ बेहतरी कर सकते हैं, अगर किसी की नीड ये है, किसी एक पर्टिकुलर इंस्टीट्यूट की नीड ये है, हम वहाँ उनको हेल्प करेंगे. किसी और की कुछ और है. Even something so basic as the internship process that every institute has. It's a compulsory mandatory system that is required for every student. But every student cannot easily find an internship. So what did we do? We just instituted a new initiative which is called BAEIIP Studio Link, which facilitates students by connecting them to architectural firms and practicing architects, allowing them to connect with them to understand where they have those availabilities for internship. What are they practicing? Do I want to go there? Is this the time available for me? Will I get a stipend? Will I not? What type of work will be expected of me? Of course, ये अभी initiative शुरू हुआ है, मगर इसको ग्रो होने में और इन्हांस होने में, इवॉल्व होने में टाइम लगेगा और वो फीडबैक के थ्रू भी होगा इंशाल्लाह. बट लेट्स सी दैट वी होप दैट दिस provides equal opportunities to the 1,000+ students that are graduating every year. It gives them equal opportunities to fulfill their mandatory internship as well as get a mentorship in some way or the other, an exposure to that. सब किसी के पास ability नहीं होती है कि वो किसी आर्किटेक्ट से कांटेक्ट कर लें, या कौन बड़ा आर्किटेक्ट उनको टाइम भी देगा शायद. So this will just facilitate that process, bringing the students and the practicing architects on one page and allowing them to connect and take it forward from there. Across the country, there are 32 accredited institutes that are offering architectural design as a degree. There are 7 जिनके पास NOC receive हो चुका है, so they are also in a process. But accredited आपके पास 32 हैं. These are across the country, and तकरीबन 1000 to 1200 बच्चा हर साल graduate कर रहा होता है. मगर unfortunately इतनी ज़्यादा architectural firms नहीं हैं उनको absorb करने के लिए, right? So what then they do is they diversify as well. You also have to look at different sectors. Banks में बच्चे जाते हैं, students architects जाते हैं, and there are a lot of banks that have in-house architects. Not only banks, आप textile में देख लें, आप industry बहुत अलग-अलग industries में in-house architects भी होते हैं और different चीज़ें भी कर रहे होते हैं. You also have whether it's different aspects of architecture as well. You have architectural journalism, you have project management, contracting bhi hoti hai. There are architects who have contracting firms. I think students should be able to choose which avenue within architecture they wish to take. जो कि अभी architectural education आपको पूरा exposure नहीं देती है. The internship is a time where they can get exposed to that. So Studio Link is hopefully going to provide that opportunity where students can also find out about कि ये प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट कंपनी है, मुझे इनके साथ करना है, ये आर्किटेक्चरल फोटोग्राफी वाली कंपनी है, मैं इनके साथ इंटर्नशिप करना चाहती हूँ, या so that diversity is available. Not everyone, as I said, is going to be a master builder, master architect. There are many different cogs in the machine that make the whole machine function. So we need to consider all of them. It's not just like कि जो ऊपर है बस वही है. Everyone has to play their part. BAEIIP Academic Awards alhamdulillah happen every year. हर साल का एक cycle होता है. The cycle gets announced as per the graduations of institutes, because primarily इसमें participate जो करते हैं these are graduating students. जो हमारे पास 5 categories हैं, ठीक है. It started off with Mehdi Ali Mirza in 2009, before even BAEIIP was constituted. And that was to acknowledge the highest ranking student of every institute, um, with the highest GPA of 5 years kind of a thing. फिर उसके बाद हमारे पास graduate award आता है, which is for the best thesis. So you have multiple submissions coming in for that as well. We have Kausar Bashir Ahmed Award as well for social responsibility. 2 project based awards हैं और एक आपका GPA based award है. फिर आता है एक photography competition, जो कि आई थिंक ये 2016 में पहली दफ़ा शुरू हुआ था और ये उसके बाद से होता रहा है. दैट इज़ ओपन टू स्टूडेंट्स फ्रॉम 3rd to 5th year, एंड उसकी एक थीम होती है एंड दैट गोज अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट. And the newest award that was constituted is the faculty award, because देखिए स्टूडेंट्स तो हैं मगर उनको पढ़ाने वाले भी तो हैं ना, तो हम उनको भी तो अप्रिशिएट करें, उनकी भी तो मेहनत लगती है और उन्होंने भी काफ़ी काम किया है, तो उसको भी हम अप्रिशिएट करना चाहते हैं. और इसमें फिर 2 कैटेगरीज आती हैं, सीनियर एंड जूनियर फैकल्टी, वन विच इज़ 5 to 15 years and one which is 15 years and above. तो ये कैटेगरीज हैं, मगर इंशाल्लाह वी हैव सम अदर कैटेगरीज दैट वी आर होपिंग टू लॉन्च. फॉर एग्जांपल रिसर्च की कैटेगरी है, देन देयर आर सम स्केचिंग रिलेटेड, different new categories that we will be introducing hopefully inshallah in this cycle as well. Because again, architecture is multifaceted, you can't deny that. So you have to appreciate different facets within architecture, and that happens by these awards as well, where you appreciate upcoming young architects for the different aspects of architecture that they have, excelled at. So inshallah we will have new categories coming as well, and आगे और नहीं होंगे. Duration process for StudioLink is very simple. We have just reached out to the complete membership कि आप आएँ, एक simple form fill करें, जिसपे चंद सवाल उनसे पूछे गए हैं. 20 सवाल हैं as to, like for example, where you're located, who your point of contact will be, basic information, so that when the students get that information in the form of a database, which we will share to all the institutes, they have the information, they know कि okay, I'm studying in Lahore, but I live in Karachi, so I'll be going for my summer break to Karachi, so I can easily take this internship. And we are looking at not just the summer, we're taking internship periods for the whole year, and that will give the students the ability to say, okay, I know this internship spot is available. This StudioLink also asks each institute and each architectural firm कि आपके पास कितने spots हैं, आप कितने students को accommodate कर सकते हो. अगर नहीं कर सकते हो तो it's okay, but at least students should be aware of that process. किस time पर वो availability है, आपने इस time से इस time आना है, इस time पे हमारे पास इतनी availability नहीं है. So all of that, because every institute has a different calendar. Some institutes go on break during Ramzan, right? And they expect the students to do an internship at that time. Every institute functions differently. So we've tried to accommodate it maximum. Yes, this is right now this is the initial launch of it, but it is a pilot for it to develop into something greater and better, inshallah, with the feedback that we get with time. Maybe this year will be a learning process for us, and inshallah we can expand it further, maybe internationally also, inshallah. So we see a lot of scope in it. It's just giving our students a level playing field, ताकि उनको opportunities मिले. देखिए, I feel that even when we graduated, as soon as I graduated, I felt like saying कि I know nothing. You have to relearn everything. Why? Because आपको स्कूल में, इंस्टीट्यूट में पढ़ाया जाता है in a very theoretic, academic manner, conceptually, और आप conceptually बहुत strong हो जाते हो, theoretically strong हो जाते हो, डिज़ाइन भी कर लेते हो, मगर उस डिज़ाइन को एक्चुअली बनाना कैसे है, उसके बीच में जितने प्रोसेसेस हैं, पहले आपके पास क्लाइंट आएगा कहाँ से, ठीक है, आपने क्लाइंट को पिच कैसे करना है, आपने क्लाइंट से बात कैसे करनी है, all of these stages matter, but our architectural education unfortunately doesn't cover those aspects in that depth. जितना हम डिज़ाइन को और बाकी चीज़ों को कवर करते हैं, whether it's preparing a BOQ, whether it's preparing, yes, I know we have people for all of those things. वो तो मगर बड़े बड़े ऑफिसेज में वो सारे डिपार्टमेंट्स अवेलेबल होते हैं और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मेरे पास मेरे एक्सपीरियंस में वो था, मगर सबको वो एक्सपीरियंस नहीं मिलता है। आपको सब चीज़ अपने ऑफिस में या एक छोटे सेटअप में सब चीज़ करनी होती है। वेदर इट्स कैड में प्रिंटिंग का लेआउट कैसे बनाना होता है, वो अगर आपको नहीं पता कहाँ से करेंगे ना। सो वेदर इट्स क्विक लर्निंग ऑफ ट्रिक्स ऑफ द ट्रेड, that needs to be also added. That is the missing link. हाँ, ये मिसिंग लिंक थोड़ा कभी कभी बड़ा भी हो जाता है। क्यों? क्योंकि कभी कभी yes there are practicing faculty in architecture और वो अभी उस पर ज़्यादा रुझान बढ़ा है, but it needs to be amplified a little because students also need to get the real world exposure. साइट्स पे एक दो दफ़ा जाने से वो नहीं होता है, किसी के एक्सपीरियंस से शायद आपको ज़्यादा सीख मिल सकती है। It needs to be an amalgamation of different ways of learning. It can't just be कि आप स्कूल में बैठ के एक तरीके से सीख लोगे. You have to have different exposures for it. Okay, so yes, architecture in Pakistan and this region is 5 years. 5 years of just education at an institute without your official placement. Yes, 6 weeks, 8 weeks की internship होती है, but that does not, in that short frame of time, does not give you that exposure. मगर ये सिर्फ इस region में क्यों है? हम why can't we break it up? अगर आप एशिया में और भी countries को देखें, whether it's Malaysia, whether it's Hong Kong, Singapore, etc. and all, you have a 3-year program. 3 years doesn't mean, it does not include your foundation year. आप उनको foundation year break करके दें. Let them decide after the foundation year whether they want to proceed with architecture. Is even architecture their cup of tea? How many dropouts do we have? I mean, I've seen, we started off as a batch of maybe 35 or something. We graduated at 16, वो भी अलग बैचेस से और लोग मिला के। तो हमारे ओरिजिनल बैच के तो 11 लोग थे, ऐसे कुछ थे। तो ड्रॉप आउट रेट क्या है वो भी हमने देखना है, एंड द रेट ऑफ कन्वर्जन फ्रॉम ग्रेजुएशन टू प्रैक्टिस वो भी मिसिंग है। सो व्हाई, yes, it's a difficult field, I'm not denying that, and no one not saying that that's going to change, but we can make the process easier, fragment it, foundation year alag kar dein, maybe have the 3 years separately, have your placement separately, have your masters in a total 5-year degree. Why is that not possible? It is possible in other countries. Is it not possible because of the exposure we get prior to starting architecture, or what? That needs to be looked at. Maybe then you change the criteria for the intake. That is also something that needs to be questioned. देखिए, मेडिकल में भी आपका क्राइटेरिया बहुत हाई होता है, so why can't we up it over here? We cannot only look at architecture as or even studying architecture as a monetary aspect. We need it to be a meaningful aspect, because वो स्टूडेंट्स जब ग्रेजुएट होंगे, 1000-1200 ग्रेजुएट होंगे, उनके लिए मार्केट में कहाँ जगह है? We need to look at that aspect as well. We need to have a realistic approach to it. And architecture needs to be more than just design. It needs to be diversified. It needs to look at all those different aspects that we've been talking about, you know. Students should have that exposure to those different, maybe someone just wants to become a lights and sound architect, you know, or a landscape architect. वो भी चीज़ें हो कि why cannot it be what you call it, कि आपने आर्किटेक्चर लिया है मगर स्पेशलाइजेशन उसी 5 साल में उसी वक्त हो जाए. Yes, I know I'm talking about कि exposure, hands-on experience is necessary because they both go hand in hand, academia and that exposure. But cannot the process be amalgamated together rather than kept कि आप ग्रेजुएट करके फिर आपको वो एक्सपोजर मिलेगा? It needs to seamlessly blend in and interweave into each other rather than just ये यहाँ कट ऑफ हो गया, वो वहाँ कट ऑफ हो गया. yes, we have a lot less numbers applying. शायद हमारे प्रोजेक्ट्स उस स्केल के भी नहीं हैं that when they apply on those international platforms, उस स्केल के प्रोजेक्ट्स नहीं हैं, ना उनमें वो monetary value है या जो भी, you know, you can't compare because of course look at the dollar rate here and you know, so it is at a different value. But अब आप कंपेयर करें, हम आके एशिया पे जाते हैं, उधर कितनी एंट्रीज आती हैं, 200 एंट्रीज तो सिर्फ चाइना से थी, 200 प्लस. पाकिस्तान से कितनी एंट्रीज गई थी, 5 या 6. So we can't even compare just as yet. Yes, we've had people practicing in Pakistan, practicing architecture in Pakistan for a long time, but the quantum is not that much that we can compare it. So yes, we did have projects winning. ठीक है, हमारे रईस वहीम की फर्म है लाहौर से, उनकी फर्म जीती थी एक प्रोजेक्ट, और एक और प्रोजेक्ट को आई थिंक ऑनरेबल मेंशन मिला था पाकिस्तान से. बट अगेन द कंपैरिजन ऑफ द क्वांटम यू हैव टू लुक एट. जब उनके 300 या 200 250 लोग जितने अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, हम तो वो उस नंबर में अप्लाई नहीं कर रहे. चलिए चाइना अलग, इंडिया से भी अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, बांग्लादेश से भी अप्लाई कर रहे हैं. आई फील ऑल्सो द फैक्ट दैट आर्किटेक्चर एज अ प्रोफेशन in Pakistan hasn't been given that value as it is given in the rest of the region. अगर आप सिर्फ इंडिया में देख लें या इवन बांग्लादेश में देख लें, the value of an architect is much more and much stronger. They feel architects are upright people, and they also end up putting them in decision making roles, जो कि यहाँ पर एग्जैक्टली इन ऑल दोज डिसीजन मेकिंग रोल्स, जो कि यहाँ भी नहीं होता है. क्यों? क्योंकि आर्किटेक्ट इंजीनियर के सामने मार खा जाता है. पाकिस्तान में अनफॉर्चुनेटली इंजीनियर्स की अपनी वैल्यू है, मगर आर्किटेक्ट की अपनी वैल्यू है. दे आर नॉट वन इन द सेम. दे कैन नॉट कंपेयर, दे कैन नॉट कम्पीट. एंड an engineer is not an architectural designer. So that differentiation is needed in this country. It is needed for people to understand that. अब आप for example बहुत basic चीज़ है, आप ये प्लेस देखते हैं, उनमें इंजीनियर की फर्म में आर्किटेक्चरल डिज़ाइन हो रहा होता है. या आप ओपनिंग्स भी देखें जो आती हैं पेपर में, ठीक है, उसमें इंजीनियर को रिक्वायर करते हैं. They don't ask for an architect. And this is a constant battle that we do face in this fraternity, ठीक है. Again, it goes back to the quantum, the numbers that we have, and also an awareness factor that is missing in the country. I feel that needs to be really addressed. और कोशिश कर रहे होते हैं सारे आर्किटेक्ट्स मुल्क में, मगर वो कोशिश शायद उस लेवल तक नहीं पहुंची. अभी इंशाल्लाह पहुंच जाएगी. हम कोशिश करते रहेंगे और सभी कोशिश करते रहेंगे. मगर कमिंग बैक टू द फैक्ट दैट डज पाकिस्तानी वर्क कंपेयर? यस, इट कैन कंपेयर. हाउएवर quality can also compare, but again our clients are very different. Some clients over there are very different. The finances of the client are also very different. Exposures are different, जिसकी वजह से बहुत सारी चीज़ों पर इफेक्ट पड़ जाता है. यहाँ पर हम ज़्यादातर कॉन्स्टेंट क्लाइंट का बैटल होता है कि कॉस्ट, कॉस्ट हो गया, या ये पर स्क्वायर फुट कितना कॉस्ट करेगा एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. बट समटाइम्स टू डिज़ाइन समथिंग गुड एंड हैव समथिंग दैट्स गोना लास्ट, you have to, the design needs to outweigh the cost of things. जो कि अभी पाकिस्तान में थोड़ा मुश्किल है. यस, देखिए, बिकॉज आपका जो मिनिमम वेज रेट है पाकिस्तान में इज एट 37,000. ठीक है, अब आप वो दे रहे हो टेक्निकली आप, एंड आई एम नॉट डिसरिस्पेक्टिंग कि वो लोग क्या काम कर रहे हैं, वेदर वो लेबर है या वो ड्राइवर है या कोई और है, मैं उनको डिसरिस्पेक्ट नहीं कर रही हूँ, मगर मिनिमम वेज उनकी 37,000 है. ठीक है, 37 है या 37 to 39 है, ऐसे कुछ है. बट आप एक बच्चे को जो कि ग्रेजुएट करके 5 साल लगा के, और architecture is not an easy profession or an easy field. You know, it's in fact Harvard rates it as, I think, the toughest degree, toughest or the second, हाँ, top 10 में आ जाता है ना ऐसे कुछ. So you can't deny the मेहनत that they've put in. ठीक है, जब आप ग्रेजुएट करते हो शायद आपको रियल वर्ल्ड एक्सपोजर नहीं है, but you can't deny the mind that they are bringing with them. So to say कि starting salary आप 37 या 35 या 45 या जो भी दे रहे हो, आप उनको कहाँ वो रिस्पेक्ट और वैल्यू दे रहे हो? फिर वो आगे जाके क्या करेंगे? ऑफ कोर्स उनका फिर कांस्टेंट वही होगा कि आप जाओ अपनी खुद की फर्म खोल दो, फिर वैल्यू आपकी गिरती जाएगी आर्किटेक्चर में इन द कंट्री. क्यों? क्योंकि जिनको स्टूडेंट्स को एक्सपोजर ही नहीं होगा, जो ग्रेजुएट कर चुके हैं, उनको रियल वर्ल्ड एक्सपोजर नहीं है, वो अपने आप को ऑफ कोर्स अब आर्किटेक्ट्स बोल रहे हैं और वो काम कर रहे हैं और क्लाइंट्स भी ले रहे हैं, तो फिर काम कहाँ रह गया? क्वालिटी कहाँ रह गई? यू नो, इट ऑल इज लिंक्ड. एंड देन व्हेन यू डू दिस इज व्हाट हैपेंस. या तो फिर ग्रेजुएटिंग स्टूडेंट्स जो होते हैं वो इतनी जल्दी स्विच कर रहे होते हैं कि वो एक ऑफिस में लग के उनको वो एक्सपीरियंस ही नहीं है. ठीक है, यस, जेनजीज आर अ डिफरेंट थिंग और वो उनको हर चीज क्विक 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 चाहिए होती है, बट आर्किटेक्चर इज नॉट अ वेरी क्विक प्रोफेशन. Yes, you have different aspects in it that can be quick, but it's not a very, yeah, it's a long process. ठीक है, you can have come up with quick construction methods or different aspects to it, but that doesn't mean कि वो यूं होगा, because it's not going to be lasting for a year or 2 years. It lasts for a lifetime. You don't, and then to pull it down, उसकी भी you know cost होती है. Environment पे क्या effect पड़ता है? You have to consider all of those factors, which is all part of the architectural ecosystem in terms of academia, practice and everything. So we need to all consider that 35, 45 is not, should not be, because you're not respecting the value that I personally feel that you're not respecting the value that a student has put in for those 5 years. I can't deny that every human being has their own needs. ठीक है, whether it's आपने अपना घर चलाना है या you need to pay for someone's medical or whatever, that no one can deny. सबने पैसे कमाने होते हैं to fulfill some need of theirs, right? अब वो आपके पास डिग्री है, you are unable to maybe step out of the house and work. Maybe you got married or fresh off after graduation. You have a child with you, you cannot go and work at an office for whatever reason. You are unable to get a job in Pakistan, but you found something online. ठीक है? So there is no harm in doing these things. ठीक है? But the factor is you cannot forget that you are still an architect. So whatever you design, whatever work you do, whatever you are bringing to the table should come through that architectural lens. It should be with all the learnings that you have brought with you to this date and whatever you're learning forward from here. Don't deny that architecture has a very strong foundation. A lot of people have studied architecture and become something else professionally. You cannot deny the foundation that architecture gives you. There is a learning that comes with it, and that well-rounded learning, I feel, comes with very few professions. But apply that to where you feel you have a niche which covers your needs. Apply that, even if it's digitally, apply it. Some people are comfortable just doing work on these platforms and there's nothing wrong with it, but do not get into aspects which could just be plagiarism or replication or anything like that, because you can't kill that internal inherent designer or an architect within you, right? So you can't deny that fact. You will end up looking at contextually ये चीज सही है, बेशक आप इधर बैठ के आप दुनिया में कहीं और कुछ डिजाइन कर रहे हो. You can't deny the fact that you will not think अच्छा हाँ यहाँ का मौसम ऐसा है तो मुझे ये मटेरियल यूज करना चाहिए या मुझे अपनी विंडो की डिटेलिंग ये करनी चाहिए या कुछ और करनी चाहिए. So that again comes with all the learnings that you have. So keep all of those, that learning, that exposure of being an architect with you, hold it close to your heart and take it forward in the best way possible for you. अब वो इन प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे हो सकता है, वो आर्किटेक्चरल जर्नलिज्म पे हो सकता है जो कि आप ऑनलाइन कर सकते हैं, वो AI के थ्रू हो सकता है, वो फोटोग्राफी के थ्रू हो सकता है. बहुत एवेन्यूज हैं विद इन आर्किटेक्चर वेयर एनीवन कैन टेक समथिंग फॉरवर्ड फॉर देमसेल्व्स. देखिए, AI I feel is a tool and an aid for all of us. It helps you work smarter, which we all need to do as not just architects. In any field we need to work smarter because दिन में तो 24 घंटे है ना, काम तो आप 8 ही घंटे कर सकते हैं, उससे ज्यादा आप क्या कर सकते हैं, राइट? उससे आगे आपका ब्रेन भी नहीं चलेगा. So you use like you use other softwares and everything. AI is a tool and an aid to facilitate your work. Do not become dependent on it. Yes, even HEC has introduced artificial intelligence across the board in all, I think, programs that it has, and it's becoming a mandatory subject. But that doesn't mean that you forget your thinking and your mind. You have to apply your mind to the AI to facilitate you. It's not like कि आपने एक कमांड दे दी और जो AI ने बना दिया. AI तो वही बनाएगा जिसके जितना उसके अंदर वो इन्फॉर्मेशन है. अगर वो इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं देंगे और इंटेलिजेंस नहीं होगी उसमें, तो उसको क्या पता कि चेचावतनी में क्या डिजाइन करके देना है, उसको तो नहीं पता होगा. वो तो अपने बेसिक हिसाब से करेगा. सो use it as a tool, let it facilitate you. Do not give up your mind, because that mind and hand coordination as an architect specifically, or even as a human being, is very important. The minute you give yourself up to artificial intelligence or even to softwares and digital tools, you are then going to become obsolete. So yes, artificial intelligence does exist, but it again has been made by human beings. So do not let it rule over you. Use it, but to your advantage and to your own facilitation and growth.